My name is Abby Foodhouse and this is a video of an exercise program completed on the 12th of July 2021. Okay. Okay. Hey guys. My name's Abby and I'm going to take you through a heart move session today. Does that sound okay? Yeah? Alright, so we're going to start with warm up. So we're going to start with a walk to get you guys a little bit looser, warm up your bodies a little bit. So I'll just get you guys to walk up and down, just walk in laps, maybe just around for a couple of minutes, just get your legs moving. This is what I mean, see? Chilling. Is everyone feeling a little bit warmer?
Yes.
Yeah? Alright, so we'll move on to some warm-up stretches. So just stand up a handful apart. Can you see me? Yep. And we'll do some arm circles. So start with some bigger circles and then backwards and bigger circles. And then some littler circles, make the circles a little bit littler. Going both ways, backwards and forwards. Now if you walk on the spot, moving your arms up and down, we're just trying to warm up those shoulders. I can't look at you, Sarah.
Good, don't.
Yeah. Excellent. Now we're just going to stretch out your forearms. Stretch this way.
I wasn't on that.
And the other way. Just try and keep moving. We're not holding the stretches for too long. We're just doing some more dynamic type stretching rather than the static stretching. Just to warm up those legs. And if I can get you guys to hold onto a wall, so somewhere, just swing your legs back and forward. You have to go too high. Just get those legs nice and stretched.
Can I run to the loo?
Yeah. I'm going to pause it. Okay, so first exercise we're going to go through, guys, is sit to stand. So I'm going to get you guys on the stools, and basically what... this is kind of awkward. Basically what I'm going to get you guys to do... Hopefully they don't judge me on my video speech. Basically what I'm going to get you guys to do is when you sit on the stool, you want to think about lowering your bum all the way to the stool, actually planting your bum on the stool, so you're actually going to sit down and then standing back up again. Don't try and sit up too quickly, I don't want you guys to want to get dizzy. This is really just a warm-up exercise. Don't stress yourselves out too much. So I'm going to do it this way. I hope you guys don't mind because they have to watch me. So when you sit down, so making sure you're just almost, your feet and your ankles are almost towards the back of the chair, not touching the back of the chair. When you sit down, sitting all the way down, making sure you actually sit all the way down and then stand back up again. Okay? Perfect. You guys can face the other way if you want, so you've got more room. Okay. So we're just going to go through for about 10 reps with this one, so just do it 10 times.
We're all in sync.
You actually are all in sync. You have muscles in your legs, bro.
Working on them.
Yeah, girl. How many are you up to?
No idea. 7?
That sounds about right. 8. Perfect. 9. And just your last one. 10. Perfect. Thanks, guys. Everyone feeling okay?
Alright.
Alright. Okay. We're going to go through... Actually, it's probably easier if I said... Yeah. We're going to go through some front punches. So, we do front punches, having your feet about shoulder width apart. Yeah. And I want you to punch forward, and then with your other arm forward as well. Making sure that you're trying to keep your body as straight as possible. We don't have too much movement through here. Try and keep your body face on, and just your arms. I'm going to go through for 10 reps. 5 on each arm. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, then we're going to move through to a dumbbell upright row. So we're going to drop the weights today just because you're all new to exercise. So with the upright row, if you had dumbbells, we're going to go through the same movement even though you don't have anything to go on to today. So just with if you're having them down just by your thighs to start off with. Yeah. When you're pulling them up, I don't want you to pull up your shoulders up too high because you could really rotate your shoulders and actually end up injuring yourselves. So when you come up, you want to come up just to about where your elbows are just above your shoulder height. So just above and then lower back down again. So you don't want to go up too high. Making sure when you're coming up as well, just pull back a little bit on those elbows. So it's not all the way up like this. You're coming back a little bit. Just make sure that you're engaging all those muscles in your back at the top. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go through for 10 reps as well. So just lowering up. Making sure you're not coming all the way. Yep. Perfect. And back down again. Excellent. That's 2. Everyone feeling okay? Perfect. Okay, now just to like shake it all off, we're just going to go through some walking on the spot. So just walking up and down, just shake all your arms out, shake your fingers out. And then I'm actually going to get you guys to sit against the wall just so that we can make sure that we're supporting your back up for the next exercise. So the next exercise will be a shoulder press. So when you're sitting on the ground, I just want you to think about making sure that your back's well supported against the wall. So coming right back, there shouldn't be any gap between your lower back and the wall. So you're actually really supporting. Pull that pelvis in. Make sure that you're sucking all those like tummy muscles in so that you're nice and supported back here. Get out of the way. With your shoulders, we're going to drop the weights again today, just to make sure that you're getting the movement down pat before we move to a more weighted upright row next week. So when you're pushing up, coming up this way, making sure you still maintain that back against the wall. So keeping that pelvis locked in that whole time, so that we're making sure that we're supporting our back and we're not slumping over or overarching as well, is something that women usually tend to do as well with those hyperextensions in your back. Just making sure you try and make sure you keep that pelvis tight, that whole rep, even when you're going at the top of your rep. Does that all make sense? Excellent. I'm going to come and sit down. I've got a towel for you guys if you want to sit. No, it's not for you.
Of course it's for you.
Tilly, it's not for you. Off. Okay. So get that back right against the wall, making sure you're nice and supported. Perfect. And now when you're with your arms, we're going up. Sorry. Tilly. Oh, God. The trainers are going to have a laugh watching her. She's just like kissing your head. Tilly, away. Excellent. Is that feeling okay for everyone with your shoulder press? So when we start adding a weight to this, the movement will remain the same. Today's just about learning the actual movement pattern itself. Have you gone through about 10 reps? I think you have. Yeah, perfect. Up you get. Cool. Okay, so for our next exercise, we're going to go through chair squats. So with the chairs that we used before, we're just going to actually sit down on these, like just hover your bum rather than sitting down on the chairs this time. So when you're going down, you should just be hovering your bum above the stool. So, oh God. When you're going down, we want to think about when we're coming out with our squat. We'll go through the full reps of squats in the next coming weeks as we progress you through. But when you squat out, you really want to make sure that your knees are traveling above your toe, like over your toes. So with your chair squats, you obviously want to get the same range of motion. So you won't be going all the way down the fingers with a squat, but we want us to make sure that you're getting that type of movement and getting in the habit of trying to push our knees out as far as you can. Don't go too far. We don't want to actually hurt ourselves. It should feel natural. So if it doesn't feel natural, we'll have a look at how you guys are actually standing and what your general tone is. So when we're coming down, we want to just hover our bums above that stool. You should kind of feel it, but don't actually sit down and then stand back up again. Does that make sense? Perfect. Again, make sure you're engaging all your core muscles and making sure you're not having your back slithering around. So we're just going to go through for 8 for this one. I'm going to awkwardly. Excellent, guys. That's 8. Perfect. That was quick. And then our last exercise today is walking on the spot again, just to shake everything out, and then we'll go through some cool down stretches. How's everyone feeling?
Great.
Okay, good. Excellent. Alright. Just shake everything out. Perfect. Okay, so with your quad stretch, if you want to find something to lean on, that's totally up to you. What we're going to do is actually pull our leg up behind us, bring that knee in against your other leg so that it's nice and tight, and you should feel that stretch all the way through the front of your quad. Can everyone feel that?
Yes.
Excellent, and swap. You're not on camera anyway.
This was laughing at Chili.
Cool. And then we're going to move into a hammy stretch. So on the floor, if you actually, I don't know if you're able to see me. If you want to come down onto the floor, guys. One leg in, and reaching out. You can reach with your other arm if it's something that you guys can feel and reach. Otherwise, reach as far as you can. And your other side. Excellent. And then out in front, both legs together. Tastes like it's easy, which is rub love.
And then Josh can actually reach like the bottom of his foot. It's ridiculous. He's so flexible. That is ridiculous.
And then we're just going to go into a child's pose just to stretch out your back. So if you come down onto your knees, come onto the grass for this, ladies, because it will hurt your legs. Tilly, other way. And then stretching out in front and really stretch out that back. You can come up onto your fingers and you'll feel that stretch a little bit more through your shoulders.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
And that's it. Thanks, guys.